You're happy when you play what?
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
You be
Friend. Only one.
all up in this.
Biatch. You only got one friend here today.
Yeah. And who you be?
I be the OG Soul Train Cuddy and Nikki Pam.
Bam, gotta learn, y'all. Mm-hmm. At the marble table.
You see, I get my little.
Shalom to the people. You know, Nikki Pam, this is an artist. I forget her name. She's a blonde chick. I think she's from the UK, and so she's on stage. She's a really like gothic kind of looking chick, but she's on stage and something happened with the mic, so they got to go on stage and fix it. You know. So she just breaks out into your whole thing.
She does.
She's at the piano. She just breaks. She stands up and does it like she's just like. It's like the national anthem. And then everybody starts cheering. She's like, I wanted to do that my whole life. And everybody starts cheering. Yeah, so.
I wish I could really like.
I guess we're not the only ones, you know? Yeah.
What is the real one?
From Lion King. Nigga, you got to be like a thespian for that shit.
I thought you said about the terrorist thing.
Well, you know.
I want to do the real one. No, then a plane going to come behind you.
Hilarious.
Motherfuckers you had to turn yourself in yesterday.
Yeah, man. I mean, okay, here's the thing about the presidents. They was getting on my nerve because the first like, oh my God, he's getting arrested. No president has ever done it. Oh, that shit weak. Oh, the charges is weak. Blah, 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 blah. But then Sunny Hostin from The View today, she broke it down again. You know, it's not wait till December. But they're like, he's got other cases. So it gives time to fill it in for the next, 7?
You can only say this shit is a hoax for so long.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're going to get him on something. It's not the only charge.
I give it white folks. Them niggas stick together.
They do.
Motherfucker said, fuck it. It don't mean shit. Leave him alone.
They gonna vote for him again.
Well, not enough of them.
They're bad.
They finding out. There ain't enough of y'all.
Yeah, because they're saying black women were the ones that took Obama in and
it's enough of them to win those smaller seats, which do change how shit goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, what I've seen in my lifetime and with the voting thing is that it has nothing to do with policy or your character. Popularity. It's just who's ever popular, whoever makes the people feel whatever they need to feel at the time. So I don't think that's what I'm saying. Like he's still the most popular candidate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
So that's why I keep telling like in my personal opinion, every time in my lifetime, the most popular person wins.
And so those who do vote, when you go in that voting booth,
the whoop.
The voting booth.
The voting booth.
Go in the voting booth.
Is that what the slaves?
Okay, Fat Albert.
You only looking for names you recognize, because you've been there. County who. I don't care. If he's Democrat, him. I mean, that's how I usually do. But I actually, read this here. But I'm just saying, sometime when you get in there, you just vote for whoever.
I just get so tired.
There was the #1 news story yesterday all day long.
Yeah, they went into a little bit of General Hospital. I was very annoyed.
Hilarious.
I was like, hey, y'all,
fuck up your stories. That's
they
not
always
real.
do that, like... And they do it with the fucking car chases and stuff. I'm like, okay, seriously? That's what we have streaming for.
So they didn't do a mugshot.
There was no.
But there's a fake one going around that they're selling to Republicans. Like they're telling them, if you donate, we'll send you the mugshot of Trump. But he never took one. He was going to, but they bypassed that. But they're making money. Trump is making a gang of money on this, Nick, just off of, hey, he needs your help. A billionaire now, well, allegedly, let's say for sure a millionaire, needs your help to get his court cases done, which he doesn't like to pay. That's the problem in this whole thing. Had he just paid her out his own pocket, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, well, I mean...
He said, no, can't use my money.
Rich people don't use their own money for shit.
For nothing, apparently.
Yeah.
He's
like celebrities.
He said, don't use my shit.
Yeah.
Use the shit we get from the people and pay these bitches off.
I think where Trump messed up at is when he divulged the information. I think when...
Because he didn't think this was going to happen because he was president.
I don't think that's why. I'm saying... I think all billionaires, the only way you become a billionaire and all that stuff is you work in the system. The system is made for billionaires, right? So
it
fine.
is. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when Trump got on stage and he got to talking about, oh, y'all don't pay no taxes and all your friends don't pay taxes. And
I'm smart because I don't pay taxes.
I think that's when them people up top went, all right, now we had about enough of this.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And go and pull them out. Because other than that, Trump point was everybody's a criminal.
Pretty much, when you look at it,
that's what he's telling Hillary. Like, yo, all your friends, I hang out with them. We all criminals. Like, what are you tripping for? But I think the fact that he's saying it, they're kind of like, hey, man, don't swing the door our way. Yeah.
But his whole thing is, I'm going to make money off of this. I don't care. So there's a fake picture of him going around showing that he's locked up. He did get fingerprinted.
Yeah, they did. I believe they had to take a picture, right?
No, they didn't.
So why would they not?
Because they knew what that would do. They think that would just cause people to get riled up.
Again, they can get riled up in New York if they want to.
If you want to.
But, I mean,
so now he's
there wasn't that many people out there doing that shit.
He's trying to come after the brother. And the brother said, come on, man.
I know.
And then the guy who's leading Congress said, we want him to come in front of us. He said, man, y'all jumping the lake. I ain't coming in front of you motherfuckers. You don't run this shit.
Right.
It's New York.
Right. Yeah.
So McCartney, but he wants it because he wants
that's
whatever
Paul.
his name is.
That'd be the Beatles.
He wants him to come there because it's the majority of Republicans, so they get a chance to go and go beat him down. He's like, man, fuck y'all, I ain't got to come there, and he don't have to go there. You don't have to go down there. It's not under their jurisdiction. What is it?
Ooh, jurisdiction.
Thank you. I said that. That's what I said. I don't like your tone, Pam.
Does your toothpaste stick to your mouth? Is that what's going on? Or look, you got too many teeth in your mouth? What's going on? Why? Can we not enunciate?
If you want to call in, you got to hit Vern up. He don't even got the number.
I know. I saw here. Somebody said you got to call.
And shout out to A Man's World. I did their show yesterday.
For what? No, I'm just kidding.
I was in the area, Pam. And I said I'd go hang out with the homies, nigga.
So how'd it go?
It was fun.
I knew you would.
It was fun as fuck.
I said, put it next to me. I don't trust this nigga. Okay.
It was fun as fuck, I must say.
Hey, nigga, I ain't that dumb.
Shout out to Lou Dix, TDP, Jeff Arnold, and
go back.
What's the other nigga name?
I don't know
from
your
Philly.
story.
The nigga from
Danny.
Philly.
Oh, Danny.
Danny Green. Niggas hate Danny Green.
Let me say this.
He says a bunch of like I support white people shit, nigga. Like,
well, he was his foster parents were white.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know
that's why.
Right, yeah.
So he don't know nothing about us.
So yeah, you gotta see some kind of hope and savior in your saviors, So, but
hilarious.
We clowned
In A
about
Man's
that.
World is my favorite show
Right.
because it's just all dudes. They talk about certain topics. So it was cool to see my pops pop up on there the other day.
So
I thought that was pretty. And it was probably one of the funniest shows.
It was funny as
had.
hell.
Oh, Nikki
so
Pam.
I heard.
I have to watch it.
They
I'll
joked
watch it.
like, you think we bad?
Oh yeah,
They joke about Lou Dick's his daughter who passed away when she was born.
Yeah, she didn't make it. They said
And they got a 5-minute run on it.
she up there doing
This
jump
nigga-
rope with Jesus. I said, oh.
No, TDP.
said that?
TDP, if you're listening, listen, y'all. TDP said
I
the
hope he
funniest
comes in
thing. He said the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. The
Hold
other
on,
day,
Colin.
they said Lou Dick's daughter was upstairs cheering for God. So TDP, the sniper he is, he goes, "Give me a G." I said,
Oh,
nigga,
that's fucked
I'm gonna drop my iPad, Nikki Pam. I said, nigga, why would you say give me a? He said she got her own cloud, nigga.
Oh my
So
God.
I didn't know Danny was adopted.
Hold on, Vernon.
I didn't know Danny was adopted. And I said, oh, so you was on the porch, nigga?
Oh,
in a
yeah.
basket? I said, didn't nobody
Was he
want you?
sensitive about it?
He
does-
when
because
he
he
got
don't
to
seem like he
his
can
when he
actually
got
take
to
a
his
joke.
adopted parents because he had died, he didn't want to go there. And we killed all his daddy died. Both daddies died. We killed all them.
Really?
When we got to her, he's like,
Everybody got that one person you can't really.
Well, let me say this. So apparently, I hurt someone's feelings last time when he was on the show. I hurt Skinny Cousin's feelings.
you did.
Because I got a text this morning said with a screenshot. I guess he was going back and forth with somebody on the show. I guess you guys can guess who that is. And he was like, his feelings was hurt because Pam said my daddy's was dead.
So
I said, first of all, I asked. Y'all said he was dead. How would I know? I'm like, I don't know you like that.
I don't know his
So
daddy.
I'm like, really? So I feel like, what's her name? Angel. What's her name?
So
that
are we going to start apologizing?
No.
I ain't
This is-
apologizing. I'm just
I
saying,
thought you was apologizing.
No,
this is
no,
the
no.
last frontier, y'all.
Nigga, don't come on this
Yeah,
shit.
We
if you don't.
we cannot start doing that here. This is
We're
the
not
last
gonna
frontier
apologize. You
where
know
you can
what
say
it
what
is.
you want to say. So.
You know what it is because we pick the scab till we see blood.
And think
Right.
about this, y'all. This is the rule. Like, this is what my dad explained to me. And Fox told me this too. Hit everybody.
Hit everybody.
That way, nobody can say nothing.
Nobody feels important.
Right.
Yeah.
If I stop at the dead dad, nigga,
Right.
slow people can say something, white women. But if they pull the show and be like, well, ma'am, they talked about everybody. So,
Yeah, he talked about my daddy.
yeah, so, I mean, you
Right.
can't say
Well, my
nothing.
dad did.
I was like, for real. All the jokes that went around, I'm the one that I'm
Well,
like.
Pam,
I'm
you
like,
was a little mean.
Y'all think I'm Angel Reese up in this bitch? Y'all trying
you
to
was
hold me? Look, the comedians say it. It's cool.
You was a little mean.
The normal person says it. Oh, I'm held to a different standard and
Yeah,
shit.
you
What
ain't
the
a comic
fuck?
because it's coming from your heart.
No. I mean,
You're not a comic.
I know I'm not, but I've been
funny
around
though,
you
nigga,
niggas
Pam.
for like
Funny though.
since 2012, nigga. I feel like I could throw a joke in every once in a while.
You know what I love about comedy, Pops? Is I love when comedians able to make people laugh about stuff that's not supposed to be funny.
Not supposed to be
That's
funny.
my favorite
Right.
thing about
Yeah.
comedy because I feel like you have to, or you're gonna go crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
So like to listen to the Man World, for example, and to hear TDP be able to joke about, to hear four of y'all be able to joke about a baby passing,
right.
Yeah.
and for everyone to
I didn't
laugh
know that.
is incredible,
Yeah.
right? Because that's not funny on any other platform.
Oh no, it wouldn't be.
The
right.
camera's gonna stop. Like, excuse me, sir. You
Yeah,
can't-
like a record
And
scratch.
I think what
I think it's
it
genius.
does, that part of comedy, it just makes you go, okay, I'm good now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? As
right.
opposed to holding on to that. And everybody know when you hold on to that, it eats your shit up.
Right.
Oh,
And-
absolutely.
And laughter at least helps. Is it dolphins or endorphins? What they call?
Endorphin.
Endorphins.
Yeah, the dolphins.
Said even
The
dolphin.
It
dolphins.
helps the dolphins get around your body.
You know, here's
Got
the
a
thing,
call,
because it's
man.
I forgot we had a
Let
call.
This nigga just stand
Oh,
there.
hold
Turn
on.
your background down,
Listen,
Vernon.
Vernon. Hey, Vernon, what's up?
Hey, give somebody else the number, Vernon.
For real.
Yeah,
Shit.
y'all think it's Vernon.
Oh,
all the time.
it's
It's not
Steve.
Vernon.
Vernon
The
gonna kill
woman
you.
I love to hate.
Yes. Speedy,
Yes, love.
I was so mad you took your ass over there with Louis malnourished ass.
I forgot.
I said that. You heard me.
Particular comments.
Did
I
you-
love Poetess and TDP and Jeff. The rest of the mother effers over there, F them.
Not so much.
And Dannon is accusing. But if he would never have made Omega Psi 5, he plays at an HBCU, they would have never let his ass online.
Yeah, I don't know how he
Hilarious.
got
Yeah,
in.
I'm an Omega. Yeah, nigga, but you got some white Kappa, Q, whatever they got. You know,
What
the
is
white
white
fraternity. You
Kappa?
got that mindset.
Hilarious.
But Pam,
Uh-huh.
I guess they call them, like, Kappa, Alpha, Mu, whatever you call the white fraternity. He would have never made Omega if he had went to a
yeah,
black
right.
university. They would have never accepted that and dripping mouth having ass.
Oh,
But
wow.
anyway, Pam.
Uh-huh.
You said something the other day, and I didn't get a chance to address it because I was driving back, and y'all
Oh,
told
Lord,
me y'all
what'd I
was the
say?
storm.
Say what?
But I wanted to let you know, friends,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people think that Trump supporters are all these missing teeth, backwoods, ignorant white folks. There are plenty of entrepreneurs, politicians,
Oh, yeah.
business owners. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Ralph. It's a popular food chain in New Orleans. The
Yeah,
owner
Ralph's
was
is
in-
here,
Kroger.
too.
Kroger.
in D.C. on January the 6th. So please don't think it's just ignorant white folks that are supporting Trump. It's educated folks. And then I wanted to get HNS because I know he's in the Word. Let me let you know, and this is when I just really knew, we are not praying to the same God. Because white evangelicals, I'm going to tell you who they're saying Trump is, Nick. They're saying Trump is Silas in the Bible. They really believe
I've
this
heard-
bullshit.
is that in
He's
Revelation?
Silas. Look at this scripture in the Bible. Trump is Silas. I said, you know what, Lord? If I had ever thought we were praying to the same God, I know for a fact now. White evangelicals, we ain't praying to the same God. Their God is God, all, and diamonds. It's not the Most High. And so I just need people to understand that Trump got some educated folks that really do back him.
Well,
It's
I
not
think
just
too.
ignorant backwoods.
They all devils. That's all I
Yeah.
got to say.
Teeth in
I don't
their
care
head,
whether
folks.
you're rich or not.
Now-
You're still a devil.
Seymour, I think it's
white
because
one.
like
Yeah,
we were
I
talking, we were talking about how taxes. Because on that side of it, they ride with it. They ride with
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Nigga,
yeah.
you don't have to pay taxes. You just gotta know how to get around that shit.
Yeah, and then also too, I think some black men support Trump as well.
Well,
I
the
don't
rich
understand
ones. The
it.
rich ones.
I don't know. It's some broke ones on that I see on social media. They kind of uplifting too.
I feel like
It's one-
they
it's
just
one
have some
on my
standing out.
Facebook,
I saw about five niggas.
friends.
I saw about five niggas in New York had the blacks for Trump. It was like five. Look, they look like they was down from
They
like,
got paid.
Yeah,
They
it's
got
a
bayou
paid.
dude.
somewhere.
Hold on, I'm gonna get his name for y'all. He's one of my Facebook friends. He's a bass player
He's a
out of
friend?
Detroit named Dick Robinson.
Dick.
He's a Facebook friend. You know how that goes.
No, I
Dick
don't.
Robinson, he's a bass player. Little old, he's like 5'2", a little runt, like a lot of folks in Hollywood, little runt ass nigga. But he's a Trump supporter.
Oh, well.
You know, and I just want people to know too this thing about alpha males. Nigga, if you ain't 6 feet, you cannot be an alpha male. I'm gonna let y'all go on that.
I am definitely
I'm
6
I'm an
feet.
alpha male. Nigga, if you ain't 6 feet, you can't be an alpha male.
Oh, wow.
You a beta at that.
So short man. So
And I'ma
Wanda's
let y'all
not an
go.
alpha male. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, she said Wanda's not an alpha male.
Well, I mean, you know.
Well, Seymour,
she hung up.
because it's so weird. Her voice don't match her picture at all.
I think it does.
No, I see.
'cause
You
I
know
knew
what I
she was-
see? A woman about 6'1", 6'2", thick,
Really?
dark, really dark, super dark.
Oh, so you said, wow, I don't know what a dark skinned voice sounds like, but okay, go ahead. That's what you said. I didn't. I'm just saying.
Is she cute though?
Yeah, she's adorable.
She cute.
I can't say.
I've met her in person. I'd have been like, what?
You were trying to hit. I know you would.
Nah, because she keep calling me sir.
Well, I mean, but that's a respect thing.
Yeah,
down
don't call
from,
me
those
sir.
Southern folk. That's what they
Say
do.
Donald.
No.
Mister.
Shut up, Speedy.
To answer, what's her name? Seymour's question.
Seymour.
I think the greatest thing that white America has done is convince black people not to take the Bible serious. Right? And most people just think it's a fairy tale book or whatever. You can think whatever you want. And you should look at history, though. So if you don't know, when America went to World War II, the only reason they went into World War II is because the general, and you guys can research this, the general brought the Bible into the commander's office and broke down the scripture to him and explained to him, based on Bible prophecy, there was no way America could lose the war because the Bible prophecy had to be fulfilled.
Right, it does.
He
Right.
showed this. So as people, it's unfortunate. We may look at it, we don't understand its language, whatever it is, all that's been done to us. But there's other entities in this world who read the book and take it serious. So I would encourage people to, do your studies. If everybody else is reading
Several kind of books.
if everybody's reading something, they're telling you not to read it. They're telling you it's fake, right? But they're using it for military tactics. They're using it for business.
They don't want us to believe anything except what Whitey says. That's
Like,
simple as that.
Look at just business in general. The most wealthy nation of people in America would be the Jews by population. It's not a lot of them, and they have a lot of money, right? All of their business tactics and the way they operate, they get from the Bible. So if one group of people are using all these tactics and they're profiting from it, and they're telling everybody else not to do it, and nobody else is profiting from these rules they put in place, you should wonder why.
Right. That makes
So
sense.
shout out to Seymour.
We have a call.
Burn! It better be.
It's an 818 number, so I don't know. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's Dana.
Dana
Oh,
Dane.
Dana
Saw
Dine.
that
What's up?
818.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, Speedy. You were great on In a Man's World,
Oh,
and I
thank
even
you.
donated yesterday.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. That was cool.
Pam,
Yes.
don't hate on Speedy. It was great.
I mean, that's what I do. It gives me much joy in hating on Speedy. So,
Well, you hate privately. I don't want to hear it.
did you just turn on me?
Dana Dane with fame.
Wow.
You know I love you, Pammy.
Put that on a shirt.
You know
Hate
I
privately.
live for you, Pam.
Well, I would have listened too, but he
can
told
we-
me after the fact. So he was like, oh, I just came. He called me. On
Oh,
his way.
okay. Can we do housekeeping first?
Okay.
Was it
Sure.
me?
For some reason, every month for Patreon, it does not take the payment, even though there's money available. So I want to talk about just like paying for the year. I heard you loud and clear about paying bills and taking care of stuff. And I heard Speedy with the $3. And I just want to, take care of it for the year so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to hit Nick on Instagram and find out how much that is. And then I'm going to go ahead and take care of it.
Dana, you have to put your name on the wall, Dana.
I know, right?
Oh, all right. Don't put
should
it next
do
to
that.
yours, Speedy.
Oh, Dana,
You know what,
trying to
Nick?
hit
We should
Speedy?
have
I
a
mean,
wall of
that's what I'm
fame.
hearing.
We should have a wall of fame for our listeners. If you
Oh,
pay,
Donate
that's sweet. I just want to make sure, I joke a lot and I tease Speedy and everything.
Thank you.
Sound
But
like you wanna
this
hit today.
show got me through the pandemic. It got me through 11 family members being, deceased during the
wow.
pandemic.
Sorry to hear that.
And, I look forward to this show and all right, I have to have it. So
I like how that sounds.
I want to
so
just make
if you
sure
pay-
it sticks around.
If you continue to pay, you'll have us 3 with this. Because
Because
I'm gonna tell you something. If I get a
I'll
job,
pay
nigga,
you. Oh, Pam, you pressuring me to pay. Ain't that
hey man,
We love
It
you.
is what
baby
it
girl.
is.
We're gonna. You know
I
what? We're gonna
I
put
want to
on the
make
wall
sure
of
the
fame.
bills over there
Yeah, we
stay
should.
paid and everything
dope.
is good, so I can get
Should I
my
pick a
show.
wall?
I tease Speedy, and
Yep,
I'm
right
so
here.
happy that you're back. And
Thank you, baby.
Speedy ain't shit, but when I look at
Oh.
Nick, I see,
he done something right in this
was
world.
done right somewhere.
Well, you can look at all his kids technically, because I'm like, really, the odds of him having 8 out of 8 that is like worth something is really,
And I know someone in my family that had 5 out of 5, and all 5 of the kids ain't shit.
Right. And there's a lot of, I mean, it's interesting.
Well,
one thing
only
we're
job
put
of a
on
dad.
Speedy's grave, basically, that he definitely was a good father. We know that.
The only job a dad has.
Speedy, I know you guys aren't at what you're watching Wednesdays.
Not yet.
Oh, not
He's
yet.
part of the show, but did you watch Monique?
No,
I did.
I
did, but I was definitely going to talk
you
about
did?
that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll talk about
okay,
it
well, let
when we
me,
get to that
so I
segment.
won't have to, call back and impede on Vern. But Monique is one of my favorites. She's definitely in my top 5. I chuckled at a couple pieces and parts. I thought it was okay, but not what I expected from her. But I'm still a fan.
Well, you got to remember, all her best jokes were done on the Queens of Comedy, and before that. So unless she hired some writers to help her,
she did. I'm sure she did.
But I mean, some writers to really get in.
I don't think she did, Pam. I think Sydney agreed to this, and he let her go out and made a little bit of a fool of herself. And I'm not saying that Daddy should take a back seat, but he needs to know his lane.
Yeah,
and his lane is not all over her stuff. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna reach out to Nick and I'll listen offline. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So again, for those who are not comedians.
Well, it's only the rest you. I mean,
the real comics. I mean, I'm saying that she's not. She's actually a very funny lady. I just think that if you do it like this, the money she got was for what she did in the past. If you do it that way, it makes sense. You don't say she got the money for this particular set. She got the money, and it's for the past things that she had did on those different channels and didn't get the money. So. If you, I haven't seen it. If you felt like it wasn't that funny, she just probably didn't hire some really good writers who know her voice. That's the thing. They need to know how like, look at her old shows, and then you pull from that. You sit down for it usually takes
and
about.
Was she hitting comedy clubs, working these jokes out? It didn't sound like it. It sounded like literally she went from Angry Monique to the stage. You know what I mean? Ha, 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 I got my whatever she asked for from Netflix or whatever.
Because all you got to do is get on the stage, and then
terrible.
In your mind,
I could not laugh.
Your ego says, I could do it because I'm so-and-so. But when you get out there, you can't cheat that audience. That audience, they spent money. They may not, they happy you got yours.
Right.
But I used mine to come see you, and I feel like it was subpar. Or I feel like, I really didn't. I'm pretty sure that ticket probably was like $50.
All I could say, I wonder, did she say where she was filming at though? Was it?
It should have said on the.
I wasn't paying attention. Like literally, let me try. I tried to watch it 3 times, and since we're talking about, I guess we could go into it. Again, we cuss a lot on this show. We say the most inappropriate things on this show, and even when I'm around my family, like, "Oh, you got a potty mouth," but nigga, when I tell you. Every other word was a cuss word, and I clutched my pearls, and it was unnecessary cussing.
So it was something that we were watching, or for those. Okay, again, just some stuff you can learn. When a comic cuss like that means we don't have no jokes. So now the punchline is a cuss word.
It was bad.
Hey man, and the motherfucker be running shit.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was like, and then I told the dumb bitch the joke. Bitch, it was extra cussing. It was all that cussing. It was so
because
much.
some comics make the punchline, and if you haven't had a chance to go on stage to work out the material, that's all you know. So you're gonna say, and the motherfucker shit, the motherfucker bud, shit, motherfucker shit,
right?
Shit, the Miss Pat show, shit, motherfucker shit. That's all it is.
Too Short says she cussed too much, Nakia. Call in, Nakia. I want to know what Too Short said. Where do you say that at?
But if somebody like Too Short says, because we want to hear the joke structure. You can cuss. Nobody's saying you can't cuss.
Yeah, because I like a good cuss word in my jokes.
But it shouldn't be motherfucker, shit,
nigga,
motherfucker,
bitch.
nigga.
I told her. It was just so.
And I know y'all
bad.
playing. Who's Speedy to say?
No, but you're a comedian. And you're seasoned, and
salt.
but
And I'll tell you, like
we do one thing we do respect is your word in comedy.
So
we got
Fox he's going back on the road. This whole thing was, okay, this is what I want to do, and we had to talk him down off of some of the stuff he wanted. Like, you can't do those.
Yeah,
Fox, you got to. This is what you got to talk about. You got to talk about Eric Bishop.
Yeah,
you got to talk about the life of Jamie Foxx as Jamie Foxx, this big mogul star, and the things you have to deal with. As that star, and that's what people want to hear. They want to hear about your life. Well, how's it going?
Right. Especially, here's the thing. If Jamie come back, you're right. You're totally right. Because I remember one time we were like all in the kitchen. He was telling, I was like, "Ooh, well, you can't do that in this climate." I remember saying like, "No, nigga, you can't do that joke. That ain't gonna work right now." But if Jamie comes back, you're right. We want to the down to earth where you come from, because I know it's some jokes up in there, like for real. I agree with you.
Man, y'all don't know.
There's two things I wanted from Jamie.
Happening at that mansion.
I want an album. I'm like, Jamie.
I don't think he'll do no more music.
Why?
I don't think
it's so like.
I just don't understand people like that.
Me neither. It makes no sense, because here's the thing. I know he's out working on movies, but all these I know Will Smith and whoever it is, he can have a portable studio. Jamie can get in
the back.
No, I'm not talking about if he's out doing a movie.
Oh,
he could
traveling
on a bus, wherever the fuck Jamie is. Jamie could record music. He could just keep recording, and he got access to any and all producers in the world. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
You know what you should tell him to do? I know why he doesn't do it.
Why?
Because Fox is a musician. And he plays the piano. He went to school for music.
Yeah.
So when
classically playing,
he's classic.
So even I can imagine his ears probably burn in the studio because the electronic piano sounds nothing like a piano if you can play the piano.
Right.
Or that church piano.
Like I know it's killing his brain. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
But I wish he would understand his position in music. Like he's like in a position where R. Kelly was a while ago, in the fact that everybody wants to do a feature with R. Kelly, all the rappers. He has that position because he did the song with Kanye West. He has all these songs with rappers, and he can just say, you know what, I could do an album and really just do hooks and just get all these young rappers and singers to just be on the album and just be like a filler on it.
A compilation, like
that's what I think he should do. Because I feel him like, I remember when Blame It came out, he hated Blame It. And I understand why, because he can play the piano and stuff, so it sounds like, nigga.
But when I tell you, we got another call?
Yeah, it's already
there. Jamie drops up, man. Quit playing.
Go ahead.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Okay, I'm not gonna be Dana Dane. I'm not dropping y'all no almost $300 a month. $300 for the year. Can't do that.
Come on, man. Do it for your boy.
Or drop $1.
Hey, Vern. Before you say anything, Vern, we're gonna put a Hall of Fame for the fans. Now, if you want your name on there,
I think Vern gonna make the list.
Gotta be.
I should already be on there because I was there from day one, and I call every show, and I am part of the show.
You are.
You might be the top caller.
Yeah, you are.
So,
I would say the top fan of the show.
Yeah,
honestly,
we might give you a rest.
Here's the thing when you here's the thing when you guys were talking about the cursing in the show, in the comedians cursing. I can remember. I don't know, Speedy or Pam. Let me know, or Nick. Let me know which one was. Was that Delirious or Raw when Eddie Murphy said that Bill Cosby came to him and said all he says is filth, foreign, filth. And he got mad. He got hurt and went to what was it? Who fuck did he go to?
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, he went to Richard Pryor and he was like, "Well, Richard," he said, "I cuss too much." He was like, "Do people laugh?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Do you get paid for it?" He was like, "Yeah." Next time he say something, tell him, "Fuck him."
Okay, but the difference is, Vernon, the difference in that those two, what we're talking about and what Eddie was saying, when you go from Bill Cosby didn't cuss at all, to Eddie Murphy, for Bill, Eddie cussing a little bit is a lot to him. Because he doesn't cuss at all. And he felt like you didn't need to cuss. He felt like you didn't need to cuss to do stand-up. What Eddie didn't cuss motherfucker, but to Bill Cosby, that's what it sounded like. That's what Eddie was saying. To Bill, it sounded like
but what
fish fine, flying, fish fine, flying.
I'm agreeing with you, Speedy, so would you let me finish?
Nope.
Because I know you like getting your point across, but it wasn't all that you just said wasn't necessary, because I was agreeing with what you said.
I could reach that phone.
Can't just get on, when you can't get on stage and just curse and think that's a show. People don't want to, because I can stand outside and hear cuss words.
So did you see
I
it?
didn't see her show.
Oh,
I'm glad I didn't see it because now people are telling me it's horrible.
It's horrible. It's not funny. I tried I've tried 3 times.
See, I'm not finna do some shit and what. I'm not finna do some shit and then watch it and be mad because I was like, I could have watched something else from this bullshit, so I'm not gonna do it. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you, Vern. Then the other side of that is too, Nick, or guys, is that if you get this, you got this big special, you got the bag.
Mm-hmm. She got
now
the bag.
you go do your best jokes ever, and then you go on tour, and now you ain't nothing to say at all.
But I don't think she's going to go on tour because she didn't go in between her, getting.
Probably don't need to with the money she made.
I mean, she didn't go in between, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see her go. I think it was just to prove her point, Remember, boycott.
That's why I said.
Hate Netflix. Oh,
she should have got the money back then. If Amy Schumer got $14 million, she should have got the money back then.
Yeah. Anyway, we have another caller. What's your name? Is this right now?
Hey y'all, it's Nakia from the Bay.
How you not not Bay?
And goddamn it, Vernon, next time they say Nakia call in, I say Nakia, don't call. God damn it.
I saw you say, damn.
Where you at? You on the freeway?
No, I'm at work. I'm taking a walk around the
Okay, let's take out the word walk.
Called the block.
Let's take out the word walk.
Nigga, I'm walking. God damn it, fuck you. I'm on lunch break.
Wow.
Anyway, no. So the too short said she cussed too much. That was a joke from the comedian Mario Hodges. Because he was saying he had posted how horrible it was too, and then he put Monique cussed too damn much, and then said that too short said it. So it was kind of funny when he put that. But I haven't watched it, and I just haven't been a fan of hers ever since she did that shit to DL Hughley. So I ain't running to watch it.
For me, you don't be fucking with my boy DL. Nigga, when I tell you I love me some DL,
that was a bit much.
And he's a great comedian.
So are you gonna watch it just to see, or are you good?
If I'm at home bored working, I might watch it.
You won't get 15 minutes into it because it's so bad. It's just so bad.
Now I'll say this.
Right, I got a couple.
I'm gonna say this. I saw your little video. That was the funniest video you did so far.
What video?
She did.
Which one?
The one where I guess you're sitting on the couch. I forgot that it was just on your Instagram.
Oh, the one I did last night with the bodies hit the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, that's my when the Berkeley chick meets the East Oakland girl. That's me. That mashup was a fucking phenomenal. I love that mashup.
Yeah.
So what it was, it's a song this guy did on TikTok where he mashed up this heavy rock song where it's like let the bodies hit the floor. And he mashed it up with Meg Thee Stallion's Thought Shit.
Oh, I gotta follow it. Nikia, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna follow it. I don't know if I.
It's chocolate peach.
Oh, I know. I follow you.
Who is Chocolate Peach?
I think.
Yeah.
Is that you? Is that you playing on Domino's?
Yeah.
Hilarious. I never knew that was you. I knew it was somebody
I let her
from the
win
show.
We play 6 games. I might let her win 1.
Okay, yeah, you follow. Okay,
you don't let me win nothing.
I'll let you win.
I
don't want
you to don't let me win shit.
Do we have to pay the $250 every motherfucking time?
Yeah, because you know why people play the $250.
It's a whole month to finish a game.
No, you play the $250 because you think you can catch up.
Yeah.
Because if you get behind by 100, you still got action.
Yeah.
So that's why they do $250.
Okay, I was so annoyed.
It do take a year to play though.
I know sometimes because I forget that I've been playing people. I'm like, oh, it's been 2 days. I ain't my play yet. Let me go play.
Hilarious.
Well, your shit disappear. All right, Nikki.
All right, y'all.
I think you have ADD.
Pam,
she talking too much. Bye.
It's like when you tap out, nigga. I know every time we go.
I do tap out.
And then the basketball team.
I tap out
and
a
you
lot.
know all them niggas.
Sometimes when you're interviewing too, I will tap out.
I know this nigga.
And then you'll ask me a question. I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't listening. And then I will. Because sometimes they're just not that interesting. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Here on the show. So we are going to do a wall of fame for the fans.
Yeah, I think that'd be super dope.
And we could actually maybe have categories. I'm thinking because biggest fan is obviously Vern. Biggest donator,
literally.
wow.
Well, no, the meanest fan would be.
We could have meanest.
Me, the meanest.
But that don't mean go in here and dog us out.
Okay,
like
who's the
every
funniest?
show.
Who's the funniest?
The funniest fan?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's a good question.
I say DJ out there Vegas.
I love DJ out there Vegas. He's fucking.
You know what it is?
Would be what's the one?
L. No, not L.
I think he's
smart.
smart.
The other dude who always called "How you doing, Queen, King."
That's the same in the L.
No, that's
who's that?
McVeigh, yeah.
McVeigh's pretty smart.
It's either McVeigh or L.
L ain't smart. L don't know shit.
Well, somebody calls in and like very kind of get my panties a little wet. I'm like, ooh.
Whoa. Oh, that was your boy.
Who? Ernest?
No, that was Marquise.
Stop. he doesn't like me very much.
So
if we got some chat room people that just stay in the chat room.
We can throw them up there. That's funny. They some niggas are funny. What would Seymour be under?
Like
most
auntie.
honest.
She would be our auntie. Like,
maybe the most honest fan.
Like roll out auntie.
She gonna tell you the truth whether you want to hear it or
not. She definitely the auntie of the group.
It's a pill you gotta swallow.
Right.
That's
she worried about your health, worried about what you eat.
You ain't even called about the health.
All right.
Speedy, you look like your eyes are droopy. Did you get a checkup?
She will text me not even on show day. Because has Speedy been to the doctor? I heard him say, I'm like, huh?
I heard him breathing hard.
I don't know what that nigga do.
So Pam,
what?
Apparently Nick she has a problem with
what?
With what's the nigga name?
Ron,
because Ron be
hard.
right here. And Pam was, who is that breathing? And Ron looked around and said, I don't know. Nigga, it's you.
It's okay, I have this cousin, like I said, that he reminds me of, and everybody.
Biggie.
Yeah, he Biggie, and he not the brightest, and so he just reminds. I want to call him that. My cousin's name so bad because everybody in my family we get.
So how do we fix this, man? You want to take your headphones off while we do the show?
Yeah, I don't know, nigga. How about back up for the mic? I don't know. And does it have to be every Friday? I'm just wondering. I'm just asking.
So again,
is that he like a Friday?
We want you guys to vote.
I see him here on a Monday.
Who should go on the wall? For sure, the funniest person in the chat room is who, Nick? Because you were always looking at the chat room.
Oh, what's the one that called Willie with Sweet Wonka joke?
Sweet Wonka joke.
He's funny, but
he's funny on the phone.
Me,
but the person has to be the person that never calls in, but they always posting or saying shit in the chat room. I think was it Mind of His Own or
either I'm gonna go your boy 07.
Oh,
he's pretty good in the chat room. Your boy 07 is pretty good in the chat room.
Yeah, he's good.
Who else? One of the ladies.
There's some niggas in there be having jokes. Man.
Corey Roberts is funny.
Yeah, Corey Roberts funny.
Yeah,
I gotta give Corey. But
Corey be getting a little
like
taking shit a little seriously sometimes. I'm like, nigga,
he get a little sensitive.
Yeah, I'm like, it's okay. This is a comedy show. We don't even care. What they don't realize is we don't remember half the shit we say when we leave. Because like I said, if I get a text from a C or whoever it is. I'm like, and they're talking about something that happened on the show. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Was I there? We totally forget when we leave here.
Like I forget.
Remember you said something about my mama?
Like no.
It's so funny you said it, Pastor. When I first started dating my rib, I had to sit her down. I said, "Hey, look, shawty,
right?
We're gonna treat this like a TV show." I said, "So you just imagine how Martin Lawrence would feel if he came home, and his real wife was talking to him about what Gina said,
right?"
And she looked at me and was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Yeah, this is just a show."
It don't mean shit.
And you could have that talk with your significant other, and I had it with the last one. Yeah. It does not matter. You've been
everything we say here. Now, I'll say this,
I don't know what I'm talking about half the time.
We do open up. We do open up and we say whatever we're gonna say.
Yeah,
and we tell you guys everything about us. Like you know everything about Pam. Pam being a crackhead. She took a pipe, made one. She did it all.
Yeah. You're a whore. Old whore. I mean,
that's what they said.
Old. You was old.
Nick think he know everything.
But he's smart.
Yeah. I did get that a lot, Nikki Pam. Oh, you think you know everything?
Yeah, they do.
So we do open up. But trust me, when we leave this motherfucker, we have totally forgot what we said.
Yes.
And we get home to wherever we going and what? Huh? What?
They don't understand. But like even though you were saying about the significant other, they like it's. I don't think like you could
They
have
hate the
that
show,
talk.
but they listen to it.
Yeah, you could have that talk.
Don't matter.
But it still does not matter. You're like, seriously? That's scrambled eggs and Pam. I don't know what the fuck I've said. Stop. Stop.
I'm scrambled eggs.
Like, right.
You know what it is? I think because
it is a character.
They become fans of the show. So when you're a fan of the show, you're watching it. You all into like when I come.
And you how I know them.
Like sometimes when I walk in my house, my wife be listening to the show.
Uh-oh.
So I be like, "Hey, man, turn it off."
Right.
I just got off of air. Like I'm not going to come home and re-listen.
I'm about to say some bullshit. Turn that off.
I got to edit this in like 30 minutes. I don't want to hear it when I walk in. I was like,
For
yeah, cut that off on me real quick. So yeah, I had to understand like everybody's a fan.
We get it.
Hey,
yeah, it's
shout out to Dana.
And at 3 times a week, because here's the thing. I don't know any podcast that you guys, again, 3, 4, 5 hours, 3 times a week. Usually you get a show, like I'm sure like whoever, like a Drink Champs does what, 1 show a week maybe? I don't know if I don't know even how often they do a show. But you're not going to get, that's why they think they know us and, feel us the vibes or whatever, because it's 3 times a week. It's 4 or 5 hours a day. You know what I mean? It's live.
We don't do no.
I get it. So,
And then they complain. Somebody said, y'all playing some old shows. Yeah, during the commercial break, nigga.
Yeah, we try not to get tagged.
I think this might be the only show where our fans are like our producers, kind of.
Yeah,
like they really feel like they invested in producing. So, Seymour.
Thank you, Seymour.
Okay, yeah. What Seymour? That's your real name?
Wasn't real
Seymour?
Name. No, let's guess. Cynthia.
No, I ain't gonna say it on that.
Sherelle.
You saw it on the PayPal?
Yeah, she sent some to the
Sherelle.
PayPal.
Wow. And we do.
You cute as hell, Seymour.
I told you we do.
Yeah.
I do feel when Dana said, we know that we help y'all get through the day. We do know that. We don't take that for granted. We know when we don't do the show, that one, we did 3 weeks and we did not do the show. They lost their fucking mind.
Oh, my God, really?
Was that? Yeah,
was it a holiday or something?
No, it was a whole December, I think. We just took the weeks off.
You got to get your mind right. Got shit to do.
We just took them off.
Right.
And Nick said, when you going to come back? I said, January, nigga.
Well,
and we had to reboot.
It's
I just
taxing.
had to reboot.
It's taxing. It really is.
Because we got to make y'all laugh when things in our lives are not where it should be.
Yeah.
And it
But
sounds like we're begging when we ask you guys to pay for the I want to go to just $20. I think we should take out the $5 thing. And we just go 20, and it is what it is. And if people step up, they step up. They don't, they don't. But
I mean, you do what you can.
We run around here going, Black power. We love Black people, and we have to beg you guys to say,
hold on, Pop.
Share that love.
You just like to ask them every week.
Yeah, I do. My bad.
Because like the people that's been with us. Shout out to the Patreon subscribers. Like we have a solid. It's like about a solid 100+ people that stick in there with us.
That's nice.
But there's more people watching the show right now than we have on Patreon.
That's crazy.
But which is cool though. So like, but I just want to say this, y'all. So if you guys really enjoy the show, just understand like what Nikki Pam's saying is real. Like, not most, everyone else is pretty much doing one show every 2 weeks, and they're gonna chop that up. So
and it'd be like an hour or two, maybe. Like we're giving you 4 or 5 hours a week.
If you guys do
a day,
enjoy,
3 times a week.
If you guys do enjoy this platform and this how we deliver the content, donate. Like I said, the Cash App's on there, the Venmo's on there. If you can't donate $5 a month, which is crazy to me, or $20 a month, which is crazy. That's less than $1 a day.
It is less.
That's less than a cup of coffee you probably spend a month.
True that.
That's less
can't get shit at the 99-cent store with $1.
Well, it is cool though, man. If you guys can, if you cannot spend the money, that's cool too. Just share the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know
and that helps too. Impressions help.
Oh, let me give them a shout out, Nikki Pam, because since you mentioned that, YouTube sent me a notification, so I do want to shout the fans out. Our impressions have gone up 15,000.
Thank you so much.
Tell somebody what that
awesome.
means. What does that mean, Nick?
That means that our fans are sharing our page. Like our number one way of growing our channel. Normally, for most people, it's subscription based and suggestions like that. But ours is people sharing our channel. That's the number one way we grow. So shout out to all you guys on YouTube and Patreon that's actually doing that. I did look at the stats and we booming right now in that department.
Thank you guys so much.
So again, we
super shout
don't
out.
want to say we begging, but
no, I mean again, other podcasts do it. They do no people do it. People do it. Like they do ask for money. I've seen just like all of them. Kev on Stage does. He's got his Patreon channel and stuff. He's even stopped doing a lot of stuff on his social media.
Yeah,
but he has a lot of content though. It's different though. But
that's what most of them are doing.
Yeah, I'm a lot. We're not the only ones, but again, we're giving you more content than the mother.
Call her, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Nakia again. So yeah, I just wanted to piggyback off of what Dana said earlier. My money's been sitting there, waiting for Patreon to charge it, and it ain't charged it yet. What the fuck's going on with that?
I'll check it out too.
It must be a little something.
Nakia, I'll look at it as soon as we go on break right now.
Or you guys, you can just hit up Nick on Cash App.
And Dana, we will put you on. You do go on the wall of fame.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
The Rollout Hall of Fame.
Yes, Nakia should go on the Wall of Fame. Nakia should go on the Wall of Fame.
We're going to spell your name wrong, that's all.
Nigga, if you spell my name wrong, I will fly down there and beat your ass.
We're going to put Chocolate Peach on there.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to put Chocolate Peach.
God damn it.
So, look, can we pay the $150 now?
We got to take hilarious. We'll take a quick break, come right back, talk
coming
about.
Back with the duets.
Yeah, we got, so this is what you need to do. Your top slow dance songs you would slow dance to from back in the day. I know they don't do that anymore, so they don't do that, Speedy. But if you had to put down 5 of them, do it, and the other 5 is top 5 duets.
Yeah, best
duets.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Best duets of all time. Let's start with the duets. I feel like that may be a little bit longer than slow jams.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So when we come back, we're gonna talk about the best duets of all time. And then after that, we're going to get into what you watching.
Hey, it is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and you want your name on the Wall of Fame. We out. Don't move. We're right back.
Hey, man. Shout out to you guys for sending them donations. And shout out to Seymour. Seymour, I almost said your real name on air, Shawty. I did not know that was you. Special shout out to Seymour for that donation. If you guys would like to donate, the information is at the top of the chat. So make sure you guys hit that up. And in the meantime, between time, we will be right back.
Hey. It's your boy Speedy. Welcome to Speedy's Comedy.